Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Just to give you another lesson there. So what you'll need is a piece of paper. This size is A3, which is double the size of A4. The reason is I'm using it's just a bit easier to shoot the video with this. And again, then the second A3 sheet of paper. Then what you need is I have black acrylic, white acrylic, and I have a bit of water and a few brushes, and also a bit of tissue. Right, so the first thing is we're going to do is get the second piece of paper. I have this one down under the pin so it doesn't move. Second piece of paper, what we're going to do is we're going to rip from here right across to here, up and down as high and as low as you like. Let's move it on me. So up and down, whichever comes to mind. With the rip, it's always going to be different every single time, so it's interesting to see what comes out. It's always going to be different. Right, so that's that done. So I am going to keep the top part. That's where the edge here is straight, the bottom is a bit weavy. Okay, so then what you do is you place that down onto the second sheet. Actually, I have a little piece of tape here as well. That's just so when I'm doing the first part, I'm going to tape it down so it doesn't move. I'm going to bring it a bit higher than that. So just again, just so it doesn't move. You can use your hand, it's fine. So I have black and white, I mixed it, mix that together, you get a bit of grey. I've done that already, so what I'm going to do is add a bit more water, bring that colour down. Right the way, you can add a bit of water then to thin out the black or the grey. A little bit more, I'll go back across again. Again, I'm using acrylic, you can use watercolour, whatever you have. Okay. So I'll take it up and see how she looks. Not bad. Right, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to get a bit of tissue and I'll wipe down this residue that's still kind of wet on the sheet that we just painted on. It doesn't have to be perfectly dry, just so the paint's not completely on it. And the reason is, it was like that originally. So what I'm going to do is flip it over and have it down here. I'll bring it down a good bit actually, you know what? I'll bring it down here. And what we'll do is I'll hold it here with my hand instead of using the tape. And we're going to do the same thing back up. You don't need to add any more painting to it. Just there's still paint on the brush from earlier on. And we'll bring it back up. Now we'll have a look and see. Put this aside. There. So what we'll do is we'll bring it all the way down. Connect the two of them. And the next thing we're going to do then, stay where it is, I'm going to get a bit of black paint. So I'm just going to draw a line from one side to the next. So when the paint's a bit wet, it has an effect where it wants to feed into it. You can see it there kind of dispersing. Okay. I'll add a bit more black. Not bad. Has an interesting effect. I'll put something else in the foreground. So the foreground is this, the middle ground, and then the background. So in the foreground I'm just going to stick in a different shape here. What I'll do is I'll go back to the same sheet I used at the start and just make it a rip. going to stick it in here. So it's going to be in the foreground rather than the background. I'm going to keep on using this black because there's a bit still here. You can also use different brush strokes. This is just a guide. Make it your own. Get different brushes to get different effects. And also if you mix it with different things like pencil and pens, and you can scrape the paint and move the paint slightly differently. Right, we'll see what she looks like. Yeah, it's alright, not bad. I'll just, you know, I'm not happy with it. I'll just stick some down along here as well. So this is monochrome. Monochrome means from one colour, so the only colour we really use is black and the different tones it gave us. So you can obviously use more than one colour to make it a bit more vibrant and a bit more interesting than what I have. Again, this is just a guide. You can make it, you can do with what you like. Do you know what I'll do is I'm making a rough tree here at the moment, and all I'll do is use that black. If I had a smaller brush I'd probably have a better chance of doing this, but I'll give it a go anyway. Since I was saying about the different effects, I'll see if I can get the dabbing effects usually good for trees. That's not bad. And all I'll do is I'll do the same out here. You see how much the paint extends. So whatever's done on top of this line is going to be reflected. So this is the idea. This is the reflection of the mountain up here. So anything that beyond this line has to be the same on this side. So I'll just do the same type of effect. It's not the exact same, just the same effect right across. And I'll just water it down, and just to give you the idea that it is a water. It's not really perfect, but sure. Yeah. You can add in other tones and colours and keep going with it. Add white and darks and whatever else to give a bit more of an effect. Dramatic kind of looming mountain in the background. Yeah. That's the kind of thing, and I'll just stick in the old lads, the old lads, the birds. Again, this isn't the greatest. There. That's the idea. More showing you the techniques. Obviously this is very black and white, literally black and white and greys. You can add more colours, but I do find the technique with the ripping of the paper gives you an idea, good effect for the mountains, and you can use that again to use as a reflection. Yeah, give it a go, see how you get on, add colour to it, add extra detail to it, and yeah, keep making art there, guys. Sure, hopefully keeps you busy. Right, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.